Well, hey friends. Hey, I nearly tripped over. Hang on. Not very professional. Hey friends, how are you? Welcome to the Amazing Brick Network. I'm Tori Favreau, and I know that we've been around for some time, but at the same time, I'd like to quarterly invite you back to watching the channel. It's a Lego channel. At the moment, it's going to be about me documenting my return to Lego after about 7 years. And I am really, really thrilled that I can bring you on this journey. Now, I've only recently moved, so this is the garage, but one of the first things I had done was I got a color match done for the Lego yellow from a Lego minifigure head. And even though I've covered up with a lot of shelving, as I'll be able to show you over time, I can show you right now. But I am still getting everything sorted out. But at the moment, I'm slowly getting tubs of loose Lego out, and I am I'm having so much fun. And I think that's one of the things that's boiled down to why I love Lego so much is just how much fun it can be. And I just thought I'd run through with you some stuff. The garage is so messy. It's like because all of my hobbies and my books, and I write books too. I'm a horror author. You can find me under Tori Favreau on Amazon if you're so inclined. But I've been getting all the old bulk buys I've been doing. And I've been doing more recently, just trying to. I lost a lot of Lego about 7 years ago, about half of my collection. That was a substantial collection. Um, I have still got like my modular buildings, but they're beat up. The boxes are beat up. I don't care. I'm going to build them. I've recently bought a lot of Lego art that I'm going to make for our house, and even things that just little steps along the way, things that I'm doing. I thought this may be of interest to people who are either really deep in and they've got great setups, or someone who might want to get started and set up a Lego room. I've got a good plan. You guys will see it take place over a very long period of time. But I thought today, just briefly, whilst I was doing stuff in here, I may as well show you. So what I've been doing is I've been getting, like, I buy big tubs, big plastic tubs of mixed Lego from people. The cheaper, the better, of course, because you guys know this is an expensive hobby. And I've been sorting it out into color now. In my old Lego room from about 7 years ago, it feels like a lifetime ago. It was a marriage ago. This is roughly a 1 car garage. My old Lego room would have been at least 1.5 cars. Felt like it was a little bit wider than this room, though I do have plenty of storage. But I also am a mad reader, so I've got thousands of books and they're scattered throughout the house. And I've got more books there. I've got more shelving to build. Initially, I was just going to have these as workbenches here, but now I'm not going to. I need the storage room. I've bought some fantastic sorting drawers. I'll show you those another time. But I was thinking the topic of this video would be something along the lines of how do you sort your Lego? There, I was going to show you some of the stuff I use, and if you've got better systems and processes, please do tell me, because I think sometimes I triple handle my Lego and up to quadruple. But I think that's also, I've got a little touch of autism, and I think sometimes that's what, well, makes me enjoy it as much as I do. I think people with, OCD and stuff like that might really enjoy sorting Lego too. So essentially what I do, and this is stuff that you guys could use too, I start off by, I get the Lego, I'll take it out of a tub to make it manageable, and then I might just put it in a paper supermarket bag like that. Now this is sorted. It's all non-Lego. It's all Mega Block stuff that I did find in bulk buys, numerous. On a positive note, there's a lot of Halo minifigures in there, and if I know this is a Lego channel and I don't want to keep any of the Mega Blocks, there's nothing wrong. It's different hobbies for different people. I prefer Lego, but the Master Chief minifigures, well, the Halo minifigures are worth good money. So I know I'm going to make hundreds of dollars selling those on eBay. But what I'll do is I'll get one of those, and as often I'm just watching Lego Masters or something like that on TV, or whatever, and I use one of these. So what I do there is I've got the Lego, I can see everything clearly, and I've got this is not Lego pile, so that would typically go down the side in here. Done. And I know later I can place it into that bag, and then I'll sort all the real Lego into this side here, just keeping an eye on bits and pieces, making sure the word Lego, that's another non-real piece. Fake. I don't like this stuff. It just doesn't click together. Okay, that's proper Lego. So that goes in there. Proper Lego goes in that drawer there. And then later on, it's where it gets fun. So I end up filling a paper bag with all of the real Lego as well. And then it comes down to color sorting. And I thought, if you're not sure of the best way to do this, I think there would be better trays. But for me, these trays were inexpensive and they're available at IKEA. I'm assuming IKEA worldwide. So from there, I'll take my main little tray here, and then I'll start color sorting, you know, picking colors. At the moment, I'm getting a lot of whites out of there. I'm finding a lot of tan bricks as well. And so I'll wait till they're all full. Once again, while I'm just watching television or just generally relaxing, and then I bring them into the Lego room. It's great to be able to say that word again. It's a mess. It's a real mess because I haven't had a chance to work on anything. So as you can see, I've got a lot of work. And that's my Lego table. You wouldn't believe it. Under here, so I've got 2.4 meters at the moment by about 1.2 meters of space. I can adjust that if I want to. At the moment, it should be enough to accommodate my modular buildings. I'm going to condense my collection. One, it's expensive, and two, I do not have display room. I've got thousands of movies. I've got thousands of books. I've got thousands of minifigures. See those ones up there? Like, there's about 60 red spacemen just in that thing up there. They're my favorite. Oh, go figure. They're my favorite minifigures. Yes, they're real tattoos. But then once I get enough of a color, and I'm just restarting from scratch. So, I then buy these clear tubs that I can then place the bricks into. I'll try not to tip them out, but just so as you guys can see, I don't know about you guys, but Lego makes me happy. The colors make me happy. But as you can see, all the beautiful different shades there. I don't want to tip it up, but I'll do that until they're full. And then I'll go, okay, I've now got so much pink. Pink needs its own. So for example, I know dark grey, light grey, white, black, and red at the moment, they immediately get their own tub. Doesn't matter that I'm in the early stages. I know that for the most part, your Lego sets are going to have that much stuff in it. So I've been having so much fun, but this is where things, and you guys will know what I'm talking about. This is where, once you fill those tubs, this is where the OCD kicks in, I think. I will then go to myself, okay, so to give you an example, I have a tub of yellow, but within that tub, I do have the normal bricks, but now I've got yellow studs. And I will start to separate the colors into little parts. The bigger parts don't bother me. Like in those, they've got eight little sections in them, the larger trays, and for the most part, they're fine to put your bricks into. All right, but those little guys there, they are where I start to get really finicky about it. And I've decided I'm going to jump the gun. Let me quickly go and show you what I purchased today. I used to have tons of these. Remember, this was an unwanted dark age that I've just been through. So let me quickly go and get what I purchased today. And it should make you smile, but anyone who knows, it's like if you know, you know. So let me show it to you. Okay, I'm back. I nearly dropped everything out of the places I got it out of the car. I got these at Kmart. Hardware stores sell them as well. But basically, construction storage case. These were 30 Australian dollars. And so I would start to be putting studs in here. And I don't know, I was checking the other day. Okay, that's a good thing to know. So I'm going to have to raise this shelf up a little bit. That's okay, that won't take long. And then I've got 2 of these. Back in the old days, I had 20 of them or more. I'll be getting more. I'm pressed for room, so I may even have to put them that they're not all on display, but they literally maybe have to go back, and I think on each shelf I could fit at least 4 coming forward, and I reckon, so that will hold 16. 16 of these. Yes, I won't be able to see them all, which will do my head in a little bit. If you're not a native English speaker, which I know some of the viewers aren't, it just means it'll drive me a bit crazy. So, but you guys know how it is. So I thought I'd show you that. We've got these storage trays here, which will be a lot of fun and will be extremely helpful. It will add a bit more color. And what I'm also thinking is I might even put LED lighting that it shines through, just to light them up and make it easier to see what's in there, but also make me smile a bit more because it's Lego and I'll be able to see it. Another thing that you should be getting too, as your best friend, is these. I don't know what you may call them in your country, but these once again were just from a hardware store for spare parts, nuts and bolts and whatever. Also, people who like fishing may call them, like, I think the word's a tackle box, and these are great for smaller parts as well. I keep a lot of minifigures that I don't have enough storage for. Like I said, I think I can fit about 60 or so minifigures into each of those tiered display cases, and over time I might make it back to that. I've got a lot of work to do in here about just getting it like a Lego ready. I'm so enjoying it, and I'm just so lucky I can, I guess, share the journey with you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. But what I wanted to ask in the comments, if you feel like commenting, is just simply this: how do you store your Lego? How do you sort it? So do you go like me from the bulk, check for non-Lego, get rid of it, get your Lego, set that aside, get it out, then you color sort it. Then from the color sorting, you are then pulling it apart, and you are, trying to get the smaller parts. And another thing too, if you're getting into Lego and you're not familiar with this, that's okay, because we all start somewhere. This is one of the best things you can get, and they're in most Lego sets. So if you ever get this and you go, I don't understand what that's for because you don't read the instructions, please do keep these. They're called brick separators. They are your best friend. I don't know if I've got anything just here ready, but let's do a for example, see if we can. So I don't have any really good examples here, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Well, that'll do. So let's just pretend that you've got these 2 bricks clipped together. They probably won't clip together because they're not compatible. Oh, no. Okay. The bottom one is Lego and the top one is not. It's stuck though, and you can't get it. The brick separator allows you to simply clip on as you would, and better than your fingers, and now it can lever the Lego away, in which case this is not Lego, so it goes into, let's see here, goes into that side. But this is a brick separator. If you don't have one, find one on eBay or something like that, but they do come in most decent sized Lego sets. I'm not sure what the rule is, but yeah, and this bit will dig in and under your bricks. This end is for pushing out like Technic pins that are stuck together. And this end, of course, you can use the bottom to clip on like that, or the other way around, you can clip on like that. One of the best things you can possibly add to your Lego collection as you are working on building and just making things better. So I thought I'd share that with you today. I hope everyone's having fun building. I have recently ordered, now guys, just so as you know, I know Lego is expensive, and whilst I showed you in the last video, I bought a whole heap all at once. I like to take my time. I know there's some YouTube people and TikTok people, they'll build the whole thing as fast as they can. For me, being budget conscious, it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy the build for as long as I can. I'm not in a hurry to build it just to make someone else feel good watching it for a couple of seconds. I love Lego. So I typically, when I've got a huge set, I'll only do a couple of bags a day to try to make the project last, a week or so. Lego is expensive, as we know, but I did find the Tudor, the modular Tudor cottage, is it? that was on special at the moment in Australia in a shop called Maya. It's normally $350 and I picked it up for $270, and that was with free shipping to my house. So I'm anticipating that I will get that in the next few days. And I also do believe that I should be getting some more Lego in the near future. And if you are paying attention to the new sets, then I would suggest that you check out The Kiss has just come out by Gustav Klimt. That's the latest wall art. I do have to have a chat to the wife because I do want that, but it's $500. There's the AFOL set, I think at $349 with an exclusive if you do buy it off Lego. There's some really cool stuff coming out, but at the meantime, I am having the most fun talking to you guys about Lego and also starting to re-establish my Lego room. The table itself is shelving, so it's the same shelving as there, but in a configuration that allows it to be, well, I've got two shelves and then the table, and down the track, the idea is I've got some of my personal possessions there from our big move. I'll be removing them. I'll be removing everything in this room that I cannot place neatly away. That's part of my collections. It is a Lego room with books and movies in it, but I am going to have to really rethink some of my collections. I might be getting rid of some as well. I'm certainly not going to resent that, and I will share each step with you guys. I also do want to show you some stuff that you may not have seen before. So today I'm going to show you got the pieces here. Oh, and of course the name of it's jumping out of my head now. Okay, I'm going to need to quickly, I need to look up the line again. You know when you want to tell someone something and you forget it? I've totally forgotten. As soon as I turn the camera off, I'll know what it is, but I'll probably have to look it up too. Give me a second. I was right. As soon as I turned off the camera, I remember what it was. So I'm going to show you a couple of figures that you may not have seen before. They look odd. Check them out. So there's that. There's that. And I've got a couple of others as well. But this will give you the idea. They look like dolls, don't they? They are Lego. They are actually Lego minifigures. They are from a line that came out some time ago called Belleville. So Lego Belleville is like the precursor to Lego Friends, though it is an old vintage series that came out some time ago. And they do have some interesting pieces that are a part of it, sort of different hues that they don't use anymore. I'm looking around because I was sorting Lego earlier, and I don't know if I do have it here. I've got a particular weird piece. It looks like a lattice work. It may actually be outside. I am sorting Lego at the moment. But yeah, different colors. And to give you an idea too, these are the Belleville, some of the Belleville horses, which look nothing like the horses that we were used to. And as you can see, you've got, well, there's articulation in the knees of Belleville. So you can place the figure in to ride the horse more or less. And it's just interesting to see, you know, the differences in Lego. I'm not going to be able to do it on camera properly, but there are slots basically that the guy's legs can clip in like that. And then you push down and you can keep clipping them in. And yeah, they're just very lovely little pieces. So I hope that's something that you may not have seen before, Lego Belleville. And if you are looking up to get more details, it's Bellville, Lego Belleville, and you'll get to see some really neat stuff. But as you can see, I've got a couple of Lego friends here. That's the Belleville line, which is far more detailed, but this is the dolls are more in line with the Lego minifigures. For me, I understand why these are cute. I don't like them, not very much. It's not because I'm a purist. Well, I guess I am, but I really love the traditional minifigure. I think it's just the best thing ever. I hope you guys had fun with the video. If you have suggestions, please do put comments down below. And if you have a friend who may be restarting their Lego collection, chuck them onto the channel and see if they have a bit of fun. And I'll be dedicating a day. If you guys don't know, I am the creator, the founder of the Amazing Brick Network on Facebook. So we have a whole heap of Facebook groups, and you can see those at the end of the video. And if you wonder who the guys that started it, well, it's me. So you can have a look at them. There's a chance if you're into Lego and on Facebook, you'll be a member of one of those groups. But if you're not, hop on over and tell the admin team that Tori sent you. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for sharing the journey. I do appreciate it. Bye.